All right, welcome back to another episode of the Power Sports Memorabilia Show. I am your host, Matt Powers. Thank you again for joining me. Please visit the website, powersportsmemorabilia.com. Also, you can follow over there on Instagram at Powers Autographs. Well, is the trading card slab from PSA, is it finally dying off? Now, I've done a video on the trading card slab. So if you're not too familiar with that, go ahead and watch that video back there. But the trading card slab essentially is a way to put your card that you've got autographed in a slab without having PSA actually authenticate the card. Okay, all they're doing is authenticating the autograph. So because PSA is not authenticating the card, they just put trading card on the slab label there. They don't put the information on there like Jerry Rice 1986 tops. Okay, so it's kind of bland, it's boring, it sucks. Now, why were people using this? Well, it used to be a lot cheaper to do it with the trading card slab than actually getting a full service one where actually PSA actually authenticates the card and says, yes, that's actually an authentic 1986 Jerry Rice tops card. It used to cost somewhere around $15 or so to do the little trading card slab. I'm talking about like a bulk rate where you're actually getting that done at a very, very cheap way through a submission group. But now PSA has dropped their prices. Remember, they were at like, $300 for a little while back in the pandemic there, where they just were trying to slow down service. Then they dropped it down to 150. Then they dropped it down to 100. Well, now it's down to $36 for the value service, which, according to Nat Turner, I think in the last interview he did with Sports Card Investor, he said that for all service levels, they're looking to get everything done in under 90 days. That's the goal in the upcoming future. I just saw a video from another guy who just got a value service back in about 90 days. So it definitely can happen. All right. So 90 days back for a 30 card, $36, where you actually get the card authenticated and you get all that slab correct information on that label there. I definitely think it adds a lot of value, not just for reselling purposes. Obviously, people want to know that the card is authentic, especially if the card that you are selling is one that's known to have reprints. For example, like the Jerry Rice 1986 tops. But I also think for your collection, it just looks way better. I mean, the trading card slab as a product is just an odd one. I understand why PSA wanted to do that, but it's got something that's kind of got to go here. What we just need to offer is PSA needs to have just a really cheap, slow service, kind of like the value one, where it becomes close to the trading card slab price so we can just get rid of the trading card slab altogether. And I think PSA is kind of getting close to that point right now. They've kind of ramped up their services and their employees. They're caught up on all their backlog now. So I definitely think it's time to get rid of the trading card. I know for me that I have stopped doing that. I've gotten just doing the value service now where I can get that stuff back hopefully in 3 to 4 months. I just think it's way better for the collector to have all that information on the slab label there. It authenticates not only the autograph but the card, and it just looks so much better. I mean, PSA slab, in my opinion, is the best slab look in the industry, and it looks just so much nicer when you get all that information on there. But now that it's more affordable to do it, $36, still not very cheap by all means. I mean, I think it should definitely be in that kind of $15 range, kind of what it was 3 or 4 years ago. I don't think we're going to get back to that. I think PSA is too of a monstrosity right now. They're just they're making too much money. Why are they going to reduce their price even more? But $36 is definitely better than obviously the $100 or $150 or $300. So it allows for more cards to be sent in that maybe didn't fit into that price structure beforehand. For example, if you're sending in we just did a signing with Chris Mullin. Nobody wants to pay $100 to have Chris Mullin put into a full service slab for PSA. But at $36, yeah, you probably would do that. It'd be nice to have it say 1986 Fleer on there for his rookie card. So hopefully this means the trading card slab is going away. We don't have to do that anymore. It just looks cheap. And people are confused by it too, especially a lot of new people coming into the industry. That's why I made that video on the trading card slab to hopefully educate you on what that actually means. It doesn't necessarily mean that there is a reprint card in there. Most of the times it's not. It just means that the person who sent the card into PSA didn't want to pay whatever service level they had there to have them authenticate the autograph and the card. All right, so it just means they went the cheaper route, probably because it's a cheaper autograph. So there's no point in paying more for the slab service than the actual card and autograph combined. Okay, that makes no sense. So that's why people use that trading card slab. And again, I've had success selling the trading card slab. Don't get me wrong, I've definitely benefited from it. But I personally like to have all the information on the slab label. I think it's just it's better for the customer who's coming in, who understands, hey, listen, yep, it's an authentic card, authentic autograph. And you don't have to answer that question like, what does it mean trading card slab? And they have to go into this whole little definition of what it is. So hopefully we can get rid of that, stop doing these stupid trading card slabs, and actually do the full service one. So hopefully that's what it means. But again, I would probably do the full service label now. Again, it's cheaper with the economy. And again, $36 right now. Again, not super cheap, but definitely better than what it used to be. So hopefully we can get down to that previous pandemic price here, hopefully in the near future. But again, I'm more concerned with turnaround time. I just don't want cards sitting at PSA for a year, because I could do the trading card slab and sell them way before then and just kind of repeat the process there. So hopefully it's 3 to 4 months that I can deal with to actually get the full correct label on there. So again, hopefully this helps you guys with your collections. Again, don't forget to visit the website, powersportsmemorabilia.com. Also give me a follow over there on Instagram at Powers Autographs, and I will see you on the next episode.